Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jess, and what I like to do here on my channel is to just help simplify the beauty and skincare world because it's a little crazy out there, and I don't know about you, but it can be a little bit confusing when you are going and shopping and trying to decide what to get. And so today's video is actually going to be one of my favorites to watch on other YouTubers, and that is Empties. So instead of throwing away my stuff, I actually keep it in a basket so that way I can go through it and give you little mini reviews on everything that I've been using up the past few months. So today's, I'm actually just going to focus on makeup and skincare because I actually do have quite a bit of that, enough for probably a long video. So hopefully it's not too long, but if it is, I have my chai here. So if you want to get a drink and make yourself comfortable or do the dishes, that's usually when I'm watching YouTube videos. But anyway, whatever you're going to do, let's just get right into it. So I have a bunch of foil packs here, and this is actually from my foil sample skincare routine that I did. It was a challenge on a video a couple of videos back. Yeah, these are just foils. I'm glad that I actually used them up because I was just having a big collection of foil packets. But I don't need to go into detail about those. And I actually did really like this. This is a Dr. Denis Gross Gradual Glow Alpha Beta Glow Pad. So this has some, I believe it's AHAs in it, and it's just a little kind of like a moistened towelette that you apply, rub all over your face, and it has some gradual sun tanner in it. And I used this before I decided that I was going to stop self-tanning my face. This did still kind of give that stinky smell, and I just don't really care for that, and I also don't like the idea of adding more pigment to the top layer of my skin because I do have a dark spot here on my face that I'm trying to reduce. I'm actually going to do a video about that. I know a subscriber asked, how do you reduce the pigmentation on your face? And I will definitely have to make a designated video for that. But this glow pad, it's nice. I did see glowing, like a tanner skin in the morning because I use this at night, but I don't think I'm going to continue to use it. Maybe on the occasion of like if I'm about to go, like I'm going to Myrtle Beach soon, so maybe like a couple of days before Myrtle Beach, just so I can have a tan but not use it regularly. Yeah. So next I have two face washes, and this one is from SkinMedica and this one is from Glow Recipe. The SkinMedica one I actually kept in my shower and I enjoyed it. I got it in a Beauty Fix box. I did enjoy it. It was gentle, it was nice for in the shower because it was a squeeze tube, but I don't think I will repurchase it because honestly my skin type is normal to sometimes dry in the wintertime, and I just don't feel like I really need any high-end cleanser, and I know that this is kind of an expensive cleanser, so it was nice while I had it, but I don't think I'm going to purchase it. Now the Glow Recipe, on the other hand, I really liked this. This is a really neat kind of, it's a gel cleanser, but it's kind of stretchy, and I like it. It's called a bouncy cleanser, so at first it comes out and you can it's kind of stretchy and feeling good, and then when you rub it in, it kind of breaks up, and I like it for a morning cleanse or a second cleanse, and it is a little bit more expensive. This is a trial size that I think I got in a Sephora, rewards or point perk or something. Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to get the full size because again, it's a cleanser and I don't like to spend more than honestly like $12 on a face cleanser. So if somebody got it for a present, which I know that sounds so silly. I know, here's a face wash, Jess, happy birthday. But that's honestly like if somebody wanted to, if I was gifted this, I would be super happy. That's all I'm trying to say. Moving on. I need to make a little bit shorter descriptions, I think. But let me know if there is anything you want me to go more in detail, and I can give a full review on things, make designated videos for that. So, let me know in the comments if there's something else you want me to elaborate on more. So most of these products are going to be little samples. I do get a lot of subscription boxes, or I did. Spoiler alert for another video soon to come. And with subscription boxes, you get a lot of little samples, and so therefore I use a lot of little samples. These ones are the SkinCeuticals, and they are the Resveratrol B and E. So this is like a really neat kind of thicker serum. If you've ever tried the Paula's Choice concentrate serums, it reminds me a lot of this, or this reminds me a lot of that. I like this. I kind of felt like it had silicone in it, or dimethicone, and it just kind of felt a little bit like left your skin kind of good and prepped for makeup if you want to add more makeup on top of it. It was good. I would definitely consider getting a full size of it if, you know, if I decided to just really scale back my products and I wanted a booster, like something more concentrated. I think it's great for the winter time. It adds a lot of not just good vitamins and minerals, but also a good good moisture builder, booster. So that's that one. And then this SkinCeuticals Light Moisture UV Defense Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 50. So this is an all chemical sunscreen. I got this in my last Beauty Fix box and I used it right up because I was just really curious because the full size is actually quite affordable for what SkinCeuticals normally price point is. And although I don't usually, you know, stick to chemical sunscreens, I just thought I would try this out, and I actually really liked it a lot. It reminded me of the consistency and the wear and the when it dried down, the look of the Pharmacy Green Screen. Well, Pharmacy Green Screen is mineral, but for an SPF 50 and for a pretty affordable price, I think, forget what it was, but it's almost like the same as drugstore if you break it down price per ounce, because this comes, I think, in a 6-ounce big sunscreen tube. So I think that even though it's a little bit expensive up front, you won't go through it as fast. So recommend if you like chemical sunscreens. Because of the affordability, and SkinCeuticals also has great just skincare benefits, not just to protect your skin from the sun, but other things that they usually like to add in there. I'm glad I got to try that out, but I'm not going to repurchase it because I don't like to have chemical sunscreens that much, and I found a really great one in my favorites video that I talked about last time, a Clinique one that is SPF 50, and that's mineral. Okay, more sunscreens, because I did a sunscreen review video. I just went through a bunch of different sunscreens, trying them out for the sunscreen video, and these ones are MD Solar Science Mineral SPF 50. This one is it's supposed to be more moisturizing, and this one is more of a, I think, mattifying. Yeah, this one says matte finish, 80-minute water resistant, where both of these are water resistant. This one is supposed to have a matte finish and this more moisturizing, but I almost felt like it was swapped. So if you are in the market for a high-end, really great mineral sunscreen that actually does leave your face feeling lightweight, it feels lightweight on your skin, it leaves a good finish, and it has great ingredients in it, I would definitely recommend these. Check to see which one you think is better. If I were to get one for myself, I think what I would do is actually get this one over this one. This is the Mineral Moisture Defense, and not just because I have dry skin, but I actually like the finish of this better. So these are really great. Okay, a couple more skincare products. This is a Tarte Maracuja Oil, and as you can tell, this isn't empty. It's about 3/5 empty. I've had this for, I think, 3 years, and I just felt like I shouldn't have it open for 3 years because it has a 12-month expiration date on it. And like once you open it, you know, it has the 12 months on there. So I know it was overdue, but I was still trying to add it to my body moisturizer, like in the wintertime especially. I highly recommend that. If you're trying to use up an oil and you realize it doesn't work on your face, add it to your lotion, and it actually, or a bath. I heard, who was it? Was it Lisa Stevens? It may have been Lisa Stevens. It was somebody who just mentioned that they have been taking oil baths, and so I don't take baths, but I could definitely see adding, you know, an oil to your bath. This, however, is really good for my face. I did buy this. It was kind of the one that paved the way for me to get into more high-end skincare. I never had used an oil before I used this. I actually got a tiny little sample from Ipsy, and I really liked it, and so that's why I got a full size back when Ulta had this in their 21-day sale. So I think that was 3 years ago. It may only have been 2 years ago, but still, nonetheless, it says a 12-month expiration date, and it was starting to kind of smell a little bit differently, so unfortunately, I wasted this. I hate that, and that's why I'm really trying to not waste things. but I'm just going to get rid of this. Okay, a couple more skincare products and then we'll move on to makeup. So I have 3 little eye products here. This is SkinMedica TNS Eye Repair. I believe I got this in a Beauty Fix, and actually I noticed that this month it's in the Beauty Fix as well. But this was a nice moisturizing eye cream. It's expensive to get the full size. It reminds me a little bit of the Belief Eye Moisture Balm, which I really like that, but the Belief one is more affordable. And I didn't really notice anything as far as age defense, you know, or like anything that corrects your fine lines around the eyes. I mean, I don't have a lot right now that's permanent. I just like to have a good moisture barrier under my eyes, but not too much moisture where I get milia. So there's a fine line there, and I found that this definitely moisturized. I didn't get milia. But I'm not going to purchase the full size because I don't need this. For what I saw, the results, I just don't feel like I need to. This here is a, let's see, leave a comment below if you know where this sample is from. I don't know if it's just my few Sephora's, but this is what you get your samples in when you say, hey, can I try out this product? And so what I really wanted to try was the Drunk Elephant C Tango, the eye cream that Drunk Elephant came out with. So I used this up, and actually she gave me a good, I think I had enough for at least a month or more, and I really liked it, but I'm not going to get the full size because from what I saw, I didn't see any brightening under my eyes. I just felt really nice and moisturized under my eyes, but for the price, I feel like, again, the Belief one is the same, has a similar consistency and did a similar thing to under my eyes. So I love Drunk Elephant. I love, you know, if you have sensitive skin, or if you want to stay away from the, you know, the ingredients that they stay away from, then, you know, maybe you do want to invest in a higher end eye cream from Drunk Elephant. But for me, it was nice while it lasted, but I'm not going to purchase the full size. Another eye cream here is the Olay Henriksen Banana Bright Eye Cream, and this was a little sample again, but this lasted me, I would say, 2.5 months. I mean, I do rotate, one for the morning and one for the night. So, you know, once a day I use a little dab, and it was nice. I did feel like it was like a more banana color, kind of a light yellow color. So I felt like it definitely instantly brightened my eyes, but not like long-term effect brighten. I enjoyed it. I don't think I'm going to purchase the full size because I just wasn't super wowed by it. I enjoyed the scent. It has a faint citrus scent to it. I can still smell it in the bottle. Good product, but not going to repurchase. Okay, now moving on to makeup. Has anybody else ever done this? This is my Ecotools Beauty Blender, and I think it was the first time I went to go wash this. I was squeezing it, kind of just rubbing a little bit of the, you know, soap and cleaning it out, and it just like bursted into my hand. I was bummed because I enjoy this a lot. I really do enjoy the Ecotools. It's really soft and squishy. I think I still like the Flower Beauty one a little bit better because of the shape of the Flower Beauty one, but I do like this, especially for like contouring because of the flat edge. I like it, even fits underneath the eye a little bit, and you know, you can contour your nose and bronze and stuff like that, so I like having this flatter edge. I did buy another one because I liked it so much, and that one I'm just being a little bit more gentle with. So that's one thing I want to caution you with. I have a lot of different beauty blenders, and this one, I think because it's so soft and squishy, it was a little bit more fragile and it broke. So I don't have the incredible Hulk strength or anything. I guess I was a little too rough with it, so I'm gonna throw that away. Mascaras. Now, I do have a thing for mascaras. I always wear a mascara. Honestly, even if I have pretty much every single day I will wear mascara. Even if I don't wear concealer, if I don't wear anything else makeup wise, I will wear mascara because I really feel like it does a lot to my face. So, okay, so all these mascaras I do have an opinion about. This one here is the Estee Edit, which is by Estee Lauder. It's like their more cool, hip, chic line, I guess. This is the edgiest Up and Out double mascara. So it's a double-ended, and I did not purchase this full price. I got this in a Sephora mascara kit. So one end claims to lift and the other one claims to volumize. And it was all right. As you can tell, actually it's not completely dried up. There's a little bit of product on there. It still has that sound when you open it up, but this has been open for over, I would say a year. So I don't want to use that on my eyes anymore. But I didn't use it a whole lot because I didn't really care for it. It made my lashes feel very waxy and thick and weighted down. It definitely felt plasticky, just not my thing, so I'm not going to be repurchasing this again. This is the YSL The Shock Mascara. This is one of my favorites. I love this because it is great for dramatic, bold, layering lashes. I wear this a lot when I film, and I actually have quite a few of these little samples when I was really into buying on the swap site on Facebook. A lot of people were selling these little samples for $4 and I snatched them up. So I do have backups of these and I do use these on special occasions. And yeah, it's just my most blackest and dramatic mascara that I have. And I would not get a full size of it because I just don't use it enough, because I don't always want dramatic lashes, you know, especially if I just have a tinted moisturizer on, and yeah. So I would not buy a full size because I wouldn't use it fast enough. And this is the Lancome Monsieur Big. That's me trying to sound French, sorry. We call it Mr. Big. This is their mascara. I really like this mascara a lot. I didn't care for this little tiny sample size. I felt like the formula was a little bit different and it dried up a lot faster than normal. But I do feel like the brush was the same on this as the other ones. I do have a full size. I do have a lot of samples that are backups, kind of the same case for the YSL. Picked them up on the swap site. And I stopped doing that months ago, but I still have a I still have a stockpile of them, and yeah. So I do really like this. This formula makes my eyelashes fluttery and long. I wouldn't say super dramatic, but I like wearing this like one of the mascaras I like to wear if I don't have anything else on my face. It just looks kind of wispy and fluttery and a little bit of volume, but definitely length for me. And this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara, which, can we just talk about the packaging? I know it's already been talked about online a lot, but I just love how it has the bubbly, like, water droplets that you can feel. That's just so cool. I just think more brands should look into doing that. This mascara is a nice mascara for waterproof, but I didn't feel like it was true to formula for the regular Better Than Sex mascara. Obviously waterproof is going to be more plasticky feeling, but I didn't feel like it volumized my lashes as well as the regular formula. And I do like it. However, I'm not going to repurchase the waterproof version of this because I actually have Essence waterproof mascaras for like $4 or $5 that I like just the same, if not better. So it was okay while it lasted, but not my favorite. And you know, it has the same wand as the regular one, but I just didn't find that the formula was my favorite. And the drugstore mascaras. So this is the Essence I Heart Extreme Volume Mascara Waterproof. This, like I said, is a waterproof one that I actually did like, but the wand is huge. Look how big that is. It's like a big, like when my Aunt Robin said, a big fluffy caterpillar. It's a little intimidating, but it's a natural bristle and it worked pretty well. I think it's kind of like a triangle. Has a little bit of a flat side to it. So I do wear waterproof mascara for special occasions because I do have watery eyes every once in a while, or I am also like easily one to get emotional, and I just don't ever want my mascara leaking all over my face. So that's why I always will have a waterproof mascara. And this one is good. I think this one, honestly, it is similar to the Better Than Sex mascara, waterproof, but it's, you know, I think 1/8 of the price. So yeah. I like trying mascaras, what can I say? L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. So this is supposedly a dupe for the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and because it has an hourglass wand, I think Jessica Braun like raves about this, and I love Jessica. I don't know, I really do like her a lot. And a lot of the things that she likes, I do like, but I don't really care for this mascara. It was okay, but it wasn't like, wow. I didn't care for it. Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. So this also has been raved about on the interwebs, at least when I watch YouTube videos. Everybody was talking about this, I think, earlier this year. And I actually liked this one for a more natural look, I would say. It doesn't really add drama. My favorite drugstore mascara is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect, the green, black and green one. And that one just seems to really lengthen and volumize, and so that's kind of my standard. And when anything is just a little bit below that, I'm like, why? Why get an $8 mascara from Maybelline if I can get a $5 mascara from Essence and it's very similar? So it was okay, but I'm not going to repurchase it because didn't wow me. All right, a couple more random things and then we'll be done. This is the Pacifica Color Quench Lip Tint, and I don't think this has SPF in it. So this is quite old, that's why I'm decluttering it, or why I decluttered it out of my collection, because there's still stuff in it, but it's at least 2 years old. And it gave good pigment. I actually really do like this. I thought it was a little bit patchy. I just found that the color went on and tinted, but sometimes clung on to dry patches on my lips. But I think I have a lighter shade in this that I even liked better, because it just seemed like a better formula. So I'm not sure if they still make these, but if they do, it smelled really good. Kind of almost like you would want to wear this in the fall and winter time because it has a spice smell to it. It's called Sugared Fig. And I don't really hear anybody talking about them, but if you're looking for a cruelty-free, Pacifica is a little bit higher than drugstore, kind of like Pixie, they're in the middle, but I think I got these on Vitacost for like $5, so not too expensive. And lastly is this Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer in the shade Nude. And I have a lot of these too because this was actually my introduction product to a good tinted moisturizer. And it is high end. I did end up getting a full size of it in a lighter shade. Nude is a little bit dark for me, especially because I don't self-tan my face anymore. I'm actually wearing it today. Not this one, I have another one that's in my stash, and I felt like I had to do a lot of blending of bronzing on my neck and things because it was definitely a little bit dark, but that's just for me. I'm fair skinned, but the formula is really nice. It's moisturizing but not too moisturizing, and it doesn't really cling to dry patches. I don't really have dry patches right now, but I just really, it was in my favorites, one of my first videos that I made, my favorites video, and so it's kind of been, I don't want to say holy grail because I like to switch out things so much, but it's definitely been a tried and true product that I like to count on to work well for me. I definitely recommend it. It does have SPF 20 in it, and I believe it's chemical. I believe it's not mineral, it's a chemical filter, but you know, I don't wear it every day, and it's just a layer on top of my other sunscreens. So yeah, I have repurchased this over and over again, and I just think I should probably get a different shade than the shade Nude. Which, little rant here, I know it's the end of the video, so probably most of you aren't still watching, but okay, I don't like when brands call certain shades nude. I just feel like, because no matter, we look at everybody in the world, they all have a different skin tone, right? You know, like one person's nude color is going to be different than another person's. So I just I don't mind there being like shell and ivory and cinnamon and, you know, different colors like that. But to call something nude, I think is just a little bit, not very wise, honestly. Not very, like, it just doesn't seem like a really smart thing if you just think about it. Not just, I don't know if it's offensive, like honestly it is kind of my nude shade, but if I were a deeper skin tone, you know, I don't know if I'd be offended by that, but just saying, I don't really care that products are called nude. So that's everything I have today. Thank you so much for sticking around. That was a very long video, and yeah, I hope that you enjoyed seeing what I was about to throw away, what I finished up. I would love to know what your most repurchased and most used up products are, because you know that usually means that you really like them. Especially if you're not a crazy makeup beauty person like me and have a huge collection. Usually the thing that, you know, a more everyday person, the person that I used to be a couple years ago, I didn't have a big collection. So if I used something up, that was my only moisturizer, that was my only, you know, form of makeup in that category, that means you really like it, and that would be really great for me to hear what your favorites are down below, because I'm always curious about that, and I also love chatting with you in the comments. Also, if you like these kind of videos and or reviews, over on Instagram I do take pictures of these products and then I kind of do a quick summary of them, and so that you can find me over on Instagram at glamfreebeauty. It's just in case if you ever feel like, oh, I don't want to watch a, you know, forever long video, but I do want to know what she thinks about these products, then just hop over there, and I usually have a little summary of all of my empties and everything else. I kind of post there almost every single day. And again, thank you so much for sticking around in this long video, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful day or wonderful evening wherever you are at, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!